So yesterday I put up my video, which was a review of NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. And overall, it was a really big thumbs up. Today I was hoping that I was gonna do my review of SummerSlam. But guess what? I'm refusing to do my review of SummerSlam because I've got to talk about something more serious. That god-awful crowd. Hit that intro! Hey guys, it's TheXploder here, and yes, in case you did miss it, yesterday I did put up a review of NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. It's very basic, and it's the first time I've properly ever done a review of a wrestling show. Bearing in mind, I'm very hesitant with showing anything being either video footage or stills from it, because then you could potentially be heavily hindered down by the WWE. But if you do want to check it out and have my honest thoughts on those matches and what I thought was an amazing pay-per-view, go and check that out. I'll have an annotation on the screen somewhere. But today, I was originally hoping to have my review of SummerSlam for you guys, because this show for this year wasn't nearly as bad as it was last year. Yes, I was a bit miffed that Jon Stewart was back. Not that I don't like him. I have my big respect for Jon Stewart after what he's done through the years. I just don't know why WWE is just forking him into SummerSlam now. I just don't understand why that's happening. John Cena vs AJ was great. The finishes of the main events were brilliant, and Brock Lesnar vs Orton ended in such a way that made us just think, what the hell? But I'm not going to be talking about that today. I've got to talk about this god-awful SummerSlam New York audience. I have no idea what crawled up your backside, but that audience was terrible. We went from a fantastic crowd for Brooklyn. They were hyped for every single match. They were singing along with the theme tunes, such as Glorious, and everything about that pay-per-view alongside the fans made it amazing. Now, put that into contrast with Monday Night Raw, which was yesterday, as of when I'm recording this on the 23rd. And Monday Night Raw was really good. The crowd again, amazing job, singing along, having a great time, getting hyped for everything. That was brilliant. And then you had SummerSlam. It wasn't terrible. No, by far it wasn't the best. There were some matches on there that were way better than others, and other matches that were in comparison. And then the match card in general of how they showed them on the pay-per-view were all over the place. Like, I would have put AJ vs Cena right behind the championship matches and Lesnar vs Orton, but it was way down the card, and I'm thinking, really? That's one of your, like, top main events right there, and you're gonna shove it here. But enough about all that, I'm waffling on a bit. This crowd for SummerSlam was god-awful. It was absolutely god-awful. They didn't give a damn about anything. They loved AJ, they loved a few certain superstars, like they fell in love with Finn, and that's pretty much it. They didn't get hyped about anything with the majority of these matches. Like, that was a fantastic match with the Club versus the New Day. Yes, Jon Stewart was a part of it, and I guess the fans weren't in support of it because, oh, Jon Stewart's there, something's gonna happen around him. But overall, the match was good. The match was super solid. I think it was one of the better matches that I've seen with the New Day, especially with Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, and not Big E, and then Big E coming in for the finish. It was very good, and the crowd shat on it. There was no reaction from them whatsoever until Big E comes out. They were dead. And it was like that for the majority of this show. The crowd were dead. They were piss asses. Absolute piss ass. But the worst thing about this crowd for this pay-per-view had to be when they showed off the big reveal for the Universal Championship. Now, how things are, the WWE Championship, the regular one, looks as it normally does, and it's a pretty nice look. The Women's Championship looks the same, but with a white band, and the Universal one is the same, but with a red band. And in all honesty, I understand what they're going for with branding the titles as such, because they're basically making them as if these two this is the major title of Raw, this is the major title of SmackDown, this is the major title for the women's division. I completely understand where they're getting across with that, and I don't mind the design at all. But they showed it off, and literally, the entire crowd shat on the Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins match, which was an amazing match, by the way. But yeah, they reveal the Universal Championship, the crowd shit on it. And I'm just there thinking, look at these people! They have paid all this money to come to New York, watch wrestling, and to bitch and moan about what a championship looks like. And Seth Rollins addressed this on Monday Night Raw last night, and I completely agree with him. It shouldn't be about what the title looks like. It should be about the two competitors or more competitors fighting to become the best. And that title over your shoulder proving that you are the best. That's all it's about. The title is there as an item to own as proof that you are the best. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It could be the ugliest thing known to mankind. It could be made out of cardboard for all I know. But if it's there, you're the champ. You are the man, the guy. And the crowd shit all over it. And I'm sorry for my language here because I normally don't try to swear, if at all possible, in my videos. But I have to say it. The crowd was complete shit. They were. The crowd was god-awful. And I don't know what it was. Like, obviously the guys that went into NXT were super huge NXT marks. They knew exactly who they were going in to support. They knew the theme tunes. They knew the card. They knew it was going to be a high-pass show. And they knew it was going to beat SummerSlam. They absolutely knew that was the show to go to. And I think the SummerSlam crowd were just thinking, well, it's not going to be as good as NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. I just watched it last night. I guess I'll just have to enjoy it for what it is anyway. And with that mindset, no one was hyped. Absolutely no one was hyped, and the entire pay-per-view felt worse simply because the fans were not behind it whatsoever. So, sad to say, because of that, my review for SummerSlam will not be happening, at least not straight away. I might be doing it at some point in the future, but I probably won't be. I'm just very disappointed with the crowd. The crowd was god-awful. Absolutely god-awful. So, Brooklyn, guys, as much as I have no beef against you whatsoever, heck, I've been to Brooklyn, I've been to New York. I love you guys. New York is absolutely amazing as a city. Fuck your ideas up next time. I mean, you're paying this much money to watch wrestling and enjoy it. Enjoy it. Actually enjoy it. Don't succumb to lackluster hype because a few other people don't like it, or you watch a pay-per-view beforehand that was pretty damn fucking hype. Don't let that quench you. Ugh. God. I'm done. This is a bit of a rant and I apologise for it, but that crowd was god-awful. What else can I really say? Let me know your thoughts on SummerSlam and whether you believe the crowd was so goddamn awful in the comments below. Have no problems with the crowd, mind you. If you are a person who was in that crowd and genuinely weren't hype, fair play to you. It's your money, it's your hype. You go for it. But it just ruined the pay-per-view for me. It really bloody did. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Social links will be on the screen for you guys to check out on Facebook and Twitter, especially since iSeries is coming up and I will be doing a vlog video for tomorrow so that you guys know exactly what iSeries is and if you are down there, how you can hook up with TheXploder. Until then, have a very good day and stay explosive. See you guys!